each side, then you're going to have more resistance that's going to remove more than you intend to, which could pass someone out.
This has all been just a terrible misunderstanding.
It all has to be a perfect
Show
amount.
yourself and we'll sort it all out.
It's like when that one guy from Merchant of Venice wants to cut off the flesh, or pound the flesh.
Must be imagining. Listen, it does not have to be like this. You do not have to hide. The longer you hide, the angrier I'll get. Come out and make things
Back
easier
up,
on
back
yourself.
up.
Can you make the shot?
No, we're going around.
Can you just leave, or do you have to kill everyone?
We can leave, but it's easier to kill everyone.
But stealth, master.
You don't like having fucked up conversations with me?
I just... You gotta be careful on what you say is
Why?
like... Well, it's because things could be triggers for people.
Oh, I'm sorry talking about being skinned alive. I hate that word, trigger. Really?
Yeah.
You're
It's
watching a fucking
it's like-
Far Cry 4 playthrough,
Yeah, it's a little
and you're upset when I bring up freaking skinning people alive?
And then there's that, and then there's the whole, like, torture stuff.
Like, have people been tortured?
Yeah. There's the whole big thing with, like, the CIA there.
You want to talk about, like, why are you watching two teenagers play games?
Because they're expecting to see the game.
You have the game. You're a CIA fucking agent.
Well, no, there's the big thing about how what they did was wrong and stuff.
What did they do?
Uh,
Is there shit I should know
basically-
about?
Basically, they just lied to the whole world about how they were interrogating people.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, until everyone finds out and realized you've been lying. Or something along those lines. That was a couple months ago.
Yeah, I had to silent kill the first two guys because I didn't have any ammo to deal with these guys.
Why don't you just keep going?
I am going.
You don't have to kill them then if they're not going to chase you.
No, but these guys are. I don't know. You should be able to talk about whatever. There's a certain limit, right? I wouldn't talk about.
You're talking about skinning people alive. Where do you draw the limit?
I wouldn't talk about like specific self-harm stuff. You know.
You're pretty close though. They're skinned alive,
But that's different. That's
or just any torture in general.
torture.
It's relevant in the first episode there because it's occurring, but it's afterwards that's like it's not appropriate.
It's so stupid. Come on. Let me talk about whatever I want. This is what I think about.
Yeah. And it's like people who think, generally people think about murder 3 times a day.
I think about it a lot more than that.
And that's why you should never admit it, because if there's ever a background check, it could affect you greatly.
Everyone keep your eyes open.
Never admit it. I did.
You didn't kill that guy.
No, I didn't.
You missed. I don't like it with the Far Cry games. I'm not sure about number 4 here, but it just seems forever for you to get like good
Anything
guns
done.
or just like upgraded weapons.
Fuck,
Or,
I'm out of ammo. Fuck.
that's what happens when you miss your shots.
This is what happens when I miss my shots. The guns overall aren't really important.
Yeah, but you know sometimes you just
There's
want
one gun in this game we need though.
to, which is what.
And that's the fucking pistol grenade launcher. Best gun in the fucking game. Nobody believes me. Oh, a lot of people believe me now. But best gun in the game, man.
Is it though? Is it? That's another thing. Grenade launchers have to be like properly programmed into a game for it to be good.
Hmm?
Grenade launchers have to be properly programmed into a game to be good.
Believe me, this game does it well.
Because some games just don't do it right. Or they have their own take on it. You know, I should say they don't do it right, because everyone has their own
I get in
skepticism.
this shit.
But personally, I believe if you're going to use... Yeah, shoot. If you're going to make a grenade launcher in a game, it should the shell should explode on impact. And it shouldn't bounce. Or have the ability to bounce. That's just personal preference. Personal game design.
Headshot.
Take your sword, or your knife, or whatever that is. Your big cleaver.
Is there a bear around here? Yeah, this game does it well. Believe me.
And also the fact that like every injury is the same in Far Cry.
There's always a bullet in.
Yeah, Far Cry 4 it looks like it's like always a bullet in your arm. Far Cry 3 you always break your wrist.
Fuck. I think I fucked up. Yeah, I died.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, Far Cry 3 I think it's you break your wrist, so you have to keep setting it into place.
This one you pop out your finger a couple of times. It's great.
I think there's a bullet one too for Far Cry 3.
That's my knife.
You don't have it anymore.
Why not?
It's in the pig.
I forget how to play this game.
No, you don't. You're doing fine. Good job, Master Stealth. Stealth Master.
I am the stealth master. Where's this fucker? Anyway,
To your left. Do you like open world games?
I do. I'm a fan. Are
Really?
you?
I don't know. Yeah. I think too many games are trying to be open world now.
Some of them do it great.
Yeah, but
Where's this fucker at?
I don't know. You know, growing up, yeah, it was really cool. Open world, go anywhere. But it's like, now it seems... there's a
Now
little-
you want a linear
If you
like
want-
story.
If you have a little more linear track and it's like story based, I think I prefer those a little bit better. Yeah, it's just every game right now is trying to be open world or trying to look open world, but it's really not.
GTA does it well. Any Rockstar game, well done. This game's pretty good.
Yeah,
But
I don't know. I think there's just something about like open world games where you have
what
to.
the fuck is that jewel?
I feel like I'm a fan of the Assassin's Creed games, and the new one looks really good actually. Syndicate. You get to play as the brother and sister. Get a cane sword and stuff and top hats.
That sounds cool. They're in
England.
whatchamacallit was pretty good. The new one, the one where they're in France or whatever.
Oh,
The French
Unity?
Revolution. Yeah.
Yeah. New ones. Like, which new one? There's so many now. I don't know. Even games like that, like the open world aspect's good, but there's just too much to do.
That's what makes it great for playthroughers.
And it just takes too long to get from point A to point B personally. the little things.